Welcome if this your first time on the channel. Today we talking Anthony Edwards, Ja Morant, Minnesota Timberwolves, Memphis Grizzlies. I got to see them up in person, and I learned a lot that I didn't know. One, Adam Silver need to do a better job marketing his young stars. We're going to talk about that in another video because he is doing a horrible job. But two, these two dudes are legit. Anthony Edwards is legit. Now, he dropped 44 points. I watched him really get off. He took a lot of threes, but he was making them. He coming off them screens. He coming off pin downs. He knocking down that three. His jumper is better than it was last year. Like way better, more consistent, all that. And then he athletic, dog. He was getting up high, hitting them tough layups. I'm like, okay, these boys nice. Now, they don't do like nice, like explosive dunks. Anybody in the NBA, really. Ain't nobody 360 in. People ain't windmilling. They just don't do that no more. I wish they did. Anthony Edwards definitely get up high enough where he could. One thing that I think he could add to his game is learning how to play in the post more. Because everything he doing is face up. He got to be able to play in that post. That'll really open it up for his teammates. And we're going to talk about them too, because I learned a lot about them too. But Ja Morant, let's finish Ja Morant before we get on the teammates and what I learned about their teammates. Ja Morant is legit. I love his game. He don't take a lot of shots. He take good shots, great shots. And he's scoring 23 points right now, averaging 7 assists, 4 rebounds, 45% on the season. In that game, he had 36 points. So he went off too, and he was taking a lot of good shots. Like, I like Ja shot selection. But when it comes to their offense, I wish he would actually take more shots. So I'm going to tell y'all something. They got Bane. He's a shooter. He can get off. They got Jackson, who can't really get off like he's supposed to get off. Like, when they introduced them, they introduced Jackson and Ja Morant last, and they do some little dance or something, right? Jackson ain't their second best player. It's Bane. Jackson was getting locked up by Julius Randle, dog. Like, I don't know how it looked watching on TV, but in person, everybody around me, we was behind the glass part in the Memphis Grizzlies stadium. Everybody around me in our section was saying, yo, he getting locked up. Literally. They kept saying it. I'm hearing people like, dang, Jackson getting locked up. The whole game. Julius Randle is on another level from Jackson. I love the trade they did, getting rid of Cat and bringing in Julius Randle. Because as long as he healthy, he did go to the back during this game and had to come back out. But as long as he healthy, he on a different level from a lot of guys. And y'all don't know it yet. First off, Julius Randle is humongous, dog. Like, strong as an ox. He is humongous. And he athletic. And he got a jump shot now. He got moves. He was out there looking amazing. Like, they was looking like a cold 1-2 punch. Because Anthony Edwards was shining. He wasn't playing in the post, but he was knocking down a lot of shots. And then Julius Randle was playing in the post. That's why they got off of Cat. Because now they got a dude that can play in the post, which is Julius Randle. He had 31 points, 10 rebounds, 5 assists. He was amazing. And he's clearly a step above Jaren Jackson. Like, way up here. I'm talking about Julius Randle is one of the best power forwards in the league. Long as he healthy, y'all mark my words. Come to playoffs, people gonna realize that. Like, oh, Julius Randle is really like that. Bruh, he like that. And they ain't gonna be able to do nothing with him because he's so big. This dude is humongous. Anthony Edwards was bigger than I thought he was. All of them was pretty big. Ja Morant even looked bigger than I thought he looked. Like, when I be watching on TV. But they did their thing. Now, it's some guys that are horrible. Rudy Gobert. Garbage, man. Rudy Gobert is garbage. I swear, if Rudy Gobert was 6'10", he wouldn't be in the NBA. If you just took a little bit of the inches off, he wouldn't be in the NBA. He's garbage. Like, straight up garbage. He ain't got good hand-eye coordination. He's garbage. Another guy, Zach Edey. He's a rookie, right? They was blaming everything on Zach Edey. The Memphis crowd, they like, come on, Zach, you got to move. He was looking like, like kind of slow out there. He just got to get more athletic. He got to get better hand-eye coordination too. Zach Edey was looking bad, but he's a rookie, and, they played him 30 minutes. He only scored 7 points. They was giving him the ball. He was fumbling it a lot. He just looked bad. Once he come along, they probably would be a legit team. But right now, Memphis is not legit. They not going to be able to do anything in the playoffs with anybody. Mark my words. They just not legit. Ja don't got enough. Bane is good. He was getting off. Jared Jackson ain't as good as he's marketed to be, right? And then Zach Edey is a rookie. So they don't got it yet. They need a couple more players. And then Scottie Pippen Jr., he ran around. He shot a lot. He made some shots. He scored 16 points. He was very aggressive, right? He is, the guy off the bench that really get them going. It just ain't enough with Memphis. When I look at Minnesota, they legit. Because Naz Reid didn't have a good game. He didn't have the best game. He hit some shots, but he was complaining so much throughout the game. Oh, my God. It was kind of sickening to watch, all right? Rudy Gobert guard. Oh, Mike Conley. It's time for Mike Conley to retire. They rooted for him because he came back to Memphis. And I remember Mike Conley used to be cold. It's time for him to retire. He had 8 points. He shot 7 times, 0 for 4 from the 3. Now, he did get 4 free throws, all right? So, he had 8 points total. He is washed. Mike Conley is completely washed. They need to start taking his minutes down. They got Dante on the bench. He played 21 minutes. He could play a little more. And they need to play Rob Dillingham. Him and Ant was, doing like a little one-on-one before the game. So I know Ant got a good relationship with him. They got to play him a little bit more minutes instead of Mike Conley. He just on his last leg. He ain't got it no more. And the thing is, too, Mike Conley do show great leadership. Like, it was a time where Ant and Rudy Gobert was arguing because Rudy Gobert was out there not playing good, so they start arguing. Mike Conley was the one that came and broke them up. So I get he helped with leadership, but he can do that from the bench. Like, y'all need somebody in there that can move. I know Rob is young. He got to get stronger. He probably looking real bad on defense. He still got to come along with the game speed and stuff, but they got to start playing him more minutes, dog. Mike Conley will be the reason. Mike Conley and Rudy Gobert will be the reason Minnesota don't win the championship this year. Them two, they ain't going to be able to get it done with them. All right, once they move off of them and Rob Dillingham coming to his own next year, they going to have a legit shot. But it was dope watching all these players, man. I mean, some stuff I learned, some stuff that I couldn't really, like, notice how big they was watching the TV. But watching them up close in person, you like, whoa, these dudes are humongous. Not just from a height standpoint. They tall, right? But from a size standpoint, dog, I'm telling you, Julius Randle is like crazy strong, dog. And he is too. Them dudes was big, man. But it was a great game. It was a dope experience watching these two teams. It was a close game in the first half. Second half, Minnesota just put it on them like they was a college team. Felt like I was watching college because they just came out second half and just cleaned them up. Third quarter, cleaned them up, But it was real dope seeing them up close in person. But y'all let me know, who do you think is better, Ja Morant or Anthony Edwards right now? Put it down in the comments. As always, if this is your first time here, make sure you sub to the channel. Click that like button. Y'all be easy. Be safe.